dear students. In this session, we are going to see the sum for liquidator final statement of account preparation. The sum goes like this. The following particulars relate to a limited company went into the liquidation. Preferential creditors 25,000. Unsecured creditors rupees 58,000. 6% debentures rupees 30,000. Okay. The next para, the assets realized rupees 80,000. The expenses of liquidation amounted to rupees 1,500. The liquidator remuneration agreed at 2.5%, which is nothing but 2.5 divided by 100. So 2.5% on the assets realized and 2% on the amount paid to unsecured creditor. Once again, important point, 2.5% on the assets realized, 2% on the amount paid to unsecured creditor, including preferential creditors. So, liquidator final statement of account. So in this sum we are going to see how liquidator final statement of account to be prepared. Okay. So as per the format, first on the receipt side you should have assets realized. So here the assets realized in the sum comes to how much? 80,000. So to assets realized 80,000. Once again I remind you students, important points you can make a clear cut line. For unsecured creditor you can underline, assets realized 80,000 you can underline, because these are all important areas you have to concentrate on it. The liquidator remuneration you can underline 2.5, nothing but 2.5 and 2%. Okay, so liquidator final statement of account. So as per the format, the first line comes to like this: to assets realized 80,000. So the left side is over. We come to right side, that is payments. Okay, first one, as per the format, first one by legal charges. So here in the sum you have legal charges nil, so you can put XXX. Next, as per format you have liquidator remuneration. Okay, so in the sum the liquidator remuneration you have to calculate. How much? 2.5 on assets realized, 2% on the amount paid to unsecured creditor. Let us say how. First category, number 1, okay, on assets. Number 2, on preferential creditor. Number 3, on unsecured creditors. If we refer to previous sessions, we will calculate liquidator remuneration like this: on assets, on preferential creditor, on unsecured creditor. So like this the calculation goes. 2.5 assets, how much per? As per sum, 2.5% on the assets realized. Assets realized how much? 80,000. So on assets, 2.5 by 100 into 80,000. Okay, 2.5 by 100 into 80,000 comes to 2,000. Can put in the outer column directly, no problem in it. Second category is on preferential creditor. Kindly note, on preferential creditor. In the sum, the preferential creditor how much? 25,000. So on 25,000, how much the percentage you have to take? 2% on the amount paid to unsecured creditor. So 2 by 100 into 25,500. Third one, category on unsecured creditor. You keep this amount pending. Keep this amount pending. Kindly note in this time, that is, this amount you keep pending. Okay, pending. Next, as per format, by payment to by liquidation expenses. Okay, liquidation expenses. So in the sum the liquidation expenses is 1,500. As per format, you have after liquidation expense you have by payment to debenture holder. Come back to sum. In this, debenture holder how much? Yes, 30,000. So by debenture holder 30,000. So as per format, legal charges liquidated remuneration, in which this is pending by liquidation expenses by debenture holders. Till this we are now clear. After that comes important point, preferential creditor. In this sum, what is preferential creditor? 25,000. So by preferential creditor, 25,000. Okay. So everything as per format over. Okay. So what is the last line, ma? By unsecured creditor. Okay. What is next order of payment? Unsecured creditor. So legal charges, liquidated remuneration, liquidation expenses, debenture holder, preferential creditor, unsecured creditor. So this unsecured creditor, this also you can keep pending. Okay, now come to this. This already I told, no, keep pending. What amount you have to put for that? Okay, you come here. Okay, so unsecured creditor. Okay, what is the amount paid to unsecured creditor? See, the amount realized how much? 80,000. Okay, amount realized how much? 80,000. After this, you have to pay 2,000 liquid remuneration, 500 liquidated remuneration, liquidation expenses 1,500, debenture holders 30,000, preferential creditors 20,000. After that only you will pay to unsecured creditor. So what is the amount to be paid? Come here, 80,000, which is nothing but assets realized 80,000. Okay, liquidated remuneration, first one liquidated remuneration 2,000, second one on preferential creditor 500, next 1,500 liquidation expenses, next debenture holder 30,000, next preferential creditor. If we deduct all these expenses from 80,000, you get how much? 21,000. Once again kindly note, out of this 80,000, you deduct left right side all the items: 2,500, 1,500, 30,000, 2,500 and 2,500. Sorry, 25,000. Okay, so how much you get balance? 21,000 only you are having in your hand. Out of this 80,000, you are making all these sort of expenses, remuneration and all. What is the balance? 21,000. Kindly note, this is the amount you have in your hand. But whereas unsecured creditors, how much you have to pay, ma? 58,000. Kindly note, 58,000. Okay, 25,000 paid, 30,000 and all paid. Okay, only this unsecured creditor, how much? 58,000. But whereas you have only how much after meeting all these expenses and remuneration? 21,000. Therefore, the amount is insufficient. Okay. Once again, I repeat, unsecured creditor how much? 58,000. Whereas you have in your hand how much? 21,000 only. Therefore, we come to conclusion that the amount is insufficient. So automatically, the on unsecured creditor, percentage of remuneration will be 2%. As usual, amount paid to unsecured creditor how much? 2%. So here you should take for this calculation 2 by 102. Why 102? Because the amount is insufficient. The amount is insufficient, as in the previous sessions I told. The formula goes like this in the denominator part: percentage of commission plus 100. Percentage how much? 200. So 2. So 2 plus 100, 102. So therefore 2 by 102, not 2 by 100. Now it is how much? 2 by 102. Why? The amount is insufficient. That's why 2 by 102. Once again I am stressing here, 2 by 102 into what is the amount you pay? 21,000. And that only you have to pay, have to calculate. So 2 by 102 to 21,000. What is the commission? 412. Now you take this amount here. Now you take this amount to here. Okay. So this side all the amounts are filled up. Only last part is unfilled. So if you balance on the two sides, you get this amount. What is that? 20,588. Okay. So this side all the amounts are filled in. This 412 you have to take here. Okay. Then you add all these things and deduct from 80,000. What is the balance you have? 20,588. So this is the amount paid to unsecured creditor. Okay, this two amount you should be very very careful, especially this sum. Okay, so main thing you have to notice here, the sum 58,000, 80,000, 2.5%, 2%. Assets realized 80,000. A small recap. So on the right side on assets, 2.5 by 100 into 80,000. On preferential creditor only 2%. No, 2% on preferential creditor. How much? 25,000. So 2 by 100, 25,500. Okay. Unsecured creditor, as I told you, the sum goes like this calculation. Okay. So thank you once again. If you like this, please subscribe. Thank you.